From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Strong with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, and Shakir has it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Goodwin whip there. Looks like about 6. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He rolls to his right. He's running with it, and they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Running it after the penalty. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Allen going to the air. Absolutely fires this one right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They'll go. Allen. On the move, headed right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Get it! Viking 18!
Another carry for it. And they crush it right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's go now. Pass to 60, pass to 60. 19, Warriors, 17.
First down throw here for Ward. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Strong with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now Allen. Escaped out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trim the lead to 1. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Let's go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Hits his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Doing 25 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
On the ready. Ready. Ready.
The shotgun. It's Ward. Hits him on the out route. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 1-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Down. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Go.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And he's He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again, it's Allen. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. That's completed right side. Again, he's got room. He is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. This one's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans throw their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as Well, we all wait for this defense find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That finds Burks. Complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
As him running the comeback. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Allen now on 1st down. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Again, Allen to the air. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air again, Allen. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Here's the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before the half. Touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throw here for Ward. Connecting on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Oh, put some heat on this deep, big game downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Mevis ready to send this one away.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Strong with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now Allen. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again. It's second and 10. Back to the air. Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Allen loses it. And the Titans pick it up. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play, and then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Alec Eilman. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. That's completed onto the right.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Here we go.
Again, Ward going to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Let's go now. Ready up.
Here he goes, third and long. Headed out right. And the defender comes away with it. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, It's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down 80! What's up?
From his own end zone, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans have a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun, it's Ward. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Strong with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Jump off caught by his back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over at first and 10.
First and 10 from the 32.
Round 80. What's up?
Allen on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Allen gonna throw again. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Third and long for him here. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bills first down.
To throw again, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now give left side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going to throw this one. Ward. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go, Cougar 19. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, Ward going to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. They gain 11 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They give it to him again. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Titans make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans push the lead up to 12. Mevis ready to send this one away. Turnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for Bills. First down. It's a gain of 17.
Throwing now on first down, Allen.
First down.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
19 yards.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Throwing here, Allen. Still has some space inside the 35. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills first down.
To the air again, Allen. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Again, Allen to the air. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3,
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 3-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and you're netting some positive yards.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 5.
Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Oof, defense has some work to do after that kick. This one down at the 45.
45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up second and
Right in from the gun, it's Allen.
37-yard line.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Here he is to throw. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just